On the issue of queerness specifically, God describes herself in the Quran with many names: the most merciful, the most forgiving, the most compassionate, the most loving, right? You cannot have more love than God. God does everything out of love, creates us out of love. So the question is that why would God create us queer people if embracing our queerness is supposed to make us go to hell? People say that it's a test, right? But the thing is that I do think it's actually a test. But I don't think that the test is that you have to learn that being queer is wrong and then you get rid of it, and now that you live your happy, great, cis, straight, allo, all this shit life, and now I can go to heaven, right? No. I think the test of being queer is that you are born queer, but God knows that you are born into a queer-phobic society in which everyone around you will try to make you not be queer. But you know your truth. You know what lies in your heart. So actually the struggle is for you to realize your inner queerness and go against all of this pressure of the outside world. The outside world is actually convincing you that God actually doesn't want you to be queer too. They're trying to convince you, literally every single person and the universe and God itself doesn't want you to be queer. And the trial and the test is, are you going to fall under that pressure and give in to what other people want for you? Or are you going to realize your truth, realize what's in your heart, and say, I don't care. You can tell me I'm going to hell. I do not care. This is who I am, and this is who God made me to be. God made me this way, and I don't care. I'm going to live my truth anyway. I'm gonna love who I love anyway. How much harder of a trial is that than like a lot of other things? I'm not saying it's like the hardest trial, I guess, but like us queer babies out there, that is one of the hardest, possibly the hardest thing in our entire lives, is to not only realize that we're queer and then have the faith and the confidence in ourselves, ultimately the faith and confidence in God, even if we aren't, consciously aware of it, to come out. And I'm not saying you have to come out, but to come out and to live our lives and to live our truth. I'm not hiding away. I'm not over in the closet. I'm not doing any of these things. I know who I am. I know who God made me to be. And that's why I'm here. And that's why I'm here doing this message. God called me to make this message for the people, so that all of my fellow queers out there can hear the truth that you need to hear. All of this is because of God. It's because of God's plan.